Everyone, we are officially live across social media Credit Suisse social media accounts, and it is so good to be back. I'm Carl Peterson, Credit Suisse content and social media lead. First and foremost, happy 2024 officially. I wish you all, and Credit Suisse wishes you all nothing but the most success this year, and I'm looking forward to Credit Suisse helping you along the way. This is a live broadcast, this very second, at least it is. I have Alfredo, of course, helping me out in the virtual studio on the back end of things, and he's going to be manning chat for me and putting up any kind of relevant links you're going to want to click or anything I mention along the way for you. Also, I have the QR code on screen the entire stream that you can very, very, very easily just take your phone out, click that, and head over to Credit Suisse /consult. We'll talk more about that at the end, but it's there if you need it anytime during this. But because this is live, say hi. Drop in chat where your business is and where you're located. I say this in every stream, and I'm going to always say it, and I'll say it again right now, which is this is one of my favorite parts of these live streams, saying hi. You saying hi to me saying hi to you. It's always cool to find out where you're watching and also all the neat businesses that everybody has. So let me know in chat, and I will absolutely say hello. Tammy Ross over on YouTube from Atlanta, Georgia. Hello. I do see your message came in a few minutes right before we went live. Hope you're still here, Tammy. Nice to see you in chat. Make sure to drop your business, obviously Atlanta, Georgia, but if you have a business, drop that in chat, and that goes for everybody. So today we are answering the question, are personal guarantees always worth avoiding? Well, I think a really good starting point to that question and answer is actually taking a step back and letting you know why personal guarantees are sometimes worth avoiding. So, a personal guarantee is sometimes attached to loans for a number of reasons, right? You may be a brand new business with no credibility. You may be asking for a very large amount of money. You may have some red flags to the vendor, such as loan defaults or maybe a bumpy business credit score. You may be asking for more money than you are bringing in right now by a substantial different amount, differing amount. Excuse me. New year, got to get that. Got to get in the groove of things, right? So there's a number of reasons. But before I get ahead of myself, what even is a personal guarantee? Well, simply put, it just means that you are putting up an asset such as, for an example's sake, your house or your personal vehicle in promise to repay any outstanding debt that is not paid off for whatever reason, right? So personal guarantees in most cases are something you typically want to avoid for obvious reasons. You never ever want to lose your home, for example, if that unexpected happens. Of course, this is never something that you plan to happen. That's why it's called unexpected, right? So if you're a business owner or you want to be a business owner, then it's safe to say, in my opinion, that you have that entrepreneur spirit running through you right now, right? The mentality of, I will be successful no matter what it takes. And even if I believe personally, mentality plays a massive part of success. It's not everything. Same with hard work and dedication plays a massive role in success, but it's not everything. It's called the unexpected because that's exactly what it is. Something completely unplanned from left field. Let me tell you a real story about Ty Crandall, right? So Ty Crandall is Credit Suisse CEO. Ty owned a company years ago. He was financially successful. The business was fine. Housing market crashed. And in a blink of an eye, he lost practically everything overnight. When I say everything, I don't mean he had to close his doors only. I mean that he lost his business and his personal bank account was drained in a snap. And it's because Ty had loans all attached to personal guarantees. He didn't close his doors and have his personal assets drained because he didn't work hard enough or he wasn't smart enough. Ty just got hit with something completely unplanned. and ultimately happy ending because it led to the doors opening to Credit Suite, and that's kind of the whole origin story of how Credit Suite was formed. But if Ty knew about business credit, then there was a potential of him and that business making it to the other side of the housing market crash in one piece. This was also something that we saw a lot during the 2020 pandemic, right? Businesses were thriving and so many just couldn't keep up with what was happening. Rightfully so. I can't tell you how many places in my local area alone slowly just started disappearing during this time. And that was something that was happening all across the country and the globe. So, saying all of this and then asking the question, are personal guarantees always worth avoiding, seems a little silly. You're probably going, yeah, I think I'll avoid that at all costs. Thanks for letting me know. And I don't blame you, right? In most cases, it's worth considering other options when you have them available. But what if you don't have them available? Are you just going to go get rid of the idea of getting funded and lose all your goals because you didn't get accepted? Of course not. I highly doubt that. Like I said, the entrepreneur spirit lives inside of business owners. It's just part of it. So to answer the question of the day, personal guarantees are not always worth avoiding. Sometimes you simply have to do what you have to do. So here's a few examples of why you should probably consider a personal guarantee. So obtaining a business line of credit. If you're a new startup with limited or no cash flow at all, it's going to be a lot harder to avoid a personal guarantee. And that isn't a dig at you or your business or your ideas or your drive or anything like that. And don't look at it that way when these are brought up during negotiation discussions with lenders. It's simply just because you have no proof that they will ever see a dime back, which makes total sense, right? So a personal guarantee may allow the initial funding to get approved. Another reason is it's your gateway to more funding. It could be your gateway to more funding. So, say you've done the math 30,000 times and you know to a penny it's going to cost you $150,000 in funding to achieve whatever specific thing you need funding for. Well, if you were a startup with no cash flow and attempting to get something that high right away, they may not even consider finishing the conversation with you. Of course, I'm not saying this is impossible or anything like that, but it's very unlikely, right? In this particular situation. So you may need to put up a personal guarantee in order to slowly work your way up to being able to ask for that amount and also have a higher chance of getting it, right? So putting up a personal guarantee for a smaller line of credit or multiple lines of credit can slowly start building your reputation and business credit score up. This takes time, obviously, but if you do it correctly, it will absolutely open more doors for you down the road. Another reason that you may consider putting up a personal guarantee is a high risk venture. So, mostly all traditional lenders stay very clear from certain industries. Lenders have no interest in playing the lottery with your business. They just want their money back. So, because of that, they typically stay away from companies and industries that have a higher risk of that chance of not being paid back in full. This may be annoying, of course, if you are one of those industries, but it absolutely does make sense on the surface. So a personal guarantee may be your saving grace in situations like these, right? It could immediately be the magic wand, if you will, to lenders that says, look, I'm serious about my company. I need your financial help. Here's my way of showing you that. It's that extra layer of trust, which is exactly the last reason that I'm going to discuss, which is another reason that you may consider using a personal guarantee is establishing trust. So a personal guarantee could put some lenders' worries at ease, right? And it may be enough for them to provide the funding you're asking for. Now, you still absolutely, obviously, need to meet those obligations agreed on and with them after the fact. But again, this will potentially open up more doors for you. And if you gain their trust, then you are more likely to want to do business with them again, and also vice versa, them with you, which is obviously awesome for you. And additionally, this can also give you extra benefits like negotiating power or better terms of rates, which again, pretty awesome. So, are personal guarantees always worth avoiding? Sometimes, sure. But they can also be used to get you right on the path of success much quicker and much easier. I mentioned how Ty ultimately opened up Credit Suite's doors as a result to what happened to his business. And not having that knowledge in hand at the time led him to the road that he went down, right? So now, right now, unlike Ty then, you don't need to become an expert to utilize business lines of credit and negotiate personal guarantees. Luckily, here we are right now. So we are absolutely here to help you and get you and your business on that path the right way. So go head over to creditsuite.com/consult, CONSULT, or you can scan the QR code right now on screen. We'll take you directly to that screen as well to fill out a quick form, or you can give us a call directly at 877-600-2487. Look, we are here for you and very ready to answer any questions that you may have that are specific to you and your business. There is a lot of information online. And not only can that be overwhelming at times, but it's also not 100% specific to you and your business needs. So reach out to us. And that's literally the stream. We flew by that. But thank you so much for spending just a few minutes with us today. Thank you again, Alfredo, for managing everything behind the scenes. I'll be seeing you again on Thursday for our next live stream training right here, whatever platform you're watching on. And I will see you then. Look forward to hearing from you and have a good rest of your day.